Oh, hey guys. So I'm use my cell phone for this just because the GoPro would make everything look a little further out. So I've gotten a few questions about what I use for internet in the truck. I don't use my phone as a hotspot. I do on backup situations, but I use unlimited hotspot. Now, there's a difference between what you pay for. Like, a lot of the unlimited you get come with like a data cap based one where for example Verizon, you get like 30 gigs of high speed, then it gets throttled down to 600 kilobytes, which is much better than AT&T's. AT&T's slows you down to even more of a crawl, which is 128, which is like dog shit. Now I use this, which is cyberbroadband.net. cyberbroadband.net. They have AT&T plan for $120 a month, or Verizon, which is what I use, for $150 a month. So, you know, no data caps. I can attest to this. I've downloaded. Here you go. Here's a prime example. Here's Steam. Okay, here's my Steam, and I just downloaded 36 gigs today. I downloaded Baldur's Gate 3 patch, and I stream things every day. Well, I watch a show every day, so there is no data cap. Now, it is not going to be super high speed of like, you won't get 5G. I don't know if they'll ever, patch that in where they can use 5G, but you won't get 5G, maybe in the future. But it is, while it says no throttling, it is slightly throttled. Because here's the speed test I just did. You get a little bit worse ping. Like, you're not like throttled back, but you're not type priority. So you're gonna get average. Pretty much the average ping is gonna be 100, 220. Some areas you get higher, but my usual ping's been like 100 to 120. Your speed download's good, upload's good. This is usually what you expect. So obviously, some areas, like the lowest I've had has been like 15, but that's really where I've been in, like, for example, middle of nowhere, Kansas. Back highways. Yeah, so definitely worth it. Though, here, I'll do another speed test. This part always takes the longest. The first connecting to the server always takes the longest. See, 154 ping again. I'm over here. Currently, I'm in Cactus, Texas, which is congested area a little bit because it's going up to Dallas. Server see, right, 40 to 50. This is in real time. Not making anything up. What are you doing, cat? Oh, it dropped down to 36 at the very end. Now, I would definitely recommend you pair this with a booster. So wherever you put the router, I'll show you the router, the hardware in a minute. There is a major downfall with this, though. A major downfall. I mean, major flaw. Making up words what I'm doing. It's okay. So you see, pretty much relatively the same. So downside about this is you pay $150 a month or $120 a month. I would always go with Verizon, just because it's relatively going to be fast. AT&T doesn't have as well as best coverage. The only downside about this is you have to buy the router. And so this is what it looks like. It's a little expensive. If I remember right, it's like $300. You can't use your own equipment. Oh, it dropped down in price a little bit, so it's $280. Let's see, does that come with a month? No, so I think it's like you have to buy a month in the router. So it's like, let's see, it'd be $400 if you went with AT&T, or it's like $430 for the first month. So, but to me, it's definitely worth it because, again, guys, no data caps. Now it's up to you if you want to, the first month sucks. Oh. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Work called, so I had to answer that. That's why my, and then silence, so awkward pause. But here's the router in person. Like I said, I would definitely pair this with a cell booster. You can do that. The reason why I don't have my cell booster, because I got into the new truck, but waiting for it to warm up. The hardware also is not as easy as it was to hook it up in the Kenworth, because the Kenworth I would just unscrew one of the CB antennas and pop it in that. So I had to go buy a mirror adapter, The hardware's down there in the corner, in that little white package down there. I just got waiting for it to warm up to go. It attaches to the mirror. Now with this, it is literally just plug and play. So how it comes already assembled. You gotta do nothing. SIM card's already in it. The antennas are the only thing you gotta screw on, and they are labeled. There's instruction book that'll come with it. It comes with a temporary password, a default password. Everything's on the box. The only thing I would recommend is this antenna, the base, that little, I don't know if you can see it, that little gold thing. It's not really seeing that, but that little gold down there where the antenna screws on. I would make sure before you screw the antennas on, I would take a pair of needle nose or a pair of pliers and make sure to tighten those all the way down, just to make sure that one was loose. And what it did kind of affect how good the connection was. And yeah, so it introduced a lot of noise, and noise in router is just bad. You don't want the noise. And when I say noise, I mean like interference. Think of that, noise interference. That's what it is. So yeah, make sure all those are tight. But that it looks like a regular router, plugged in like a router. You can even Ethernet cord it in. I don't know why, if you want to put an SD card in. Flashes like a regular router. But yeah, I mean, I definitely recommend using it. I've had these guys for 3 months after I switched my last one. These guys are much better than my other one. The only downside I found out about this, unlike your cell phone, if you go in and out of cell service, your cell phone automatically connect. This won't. The only way this will automatically connect is if you unplug it and plug it back in. Now, if you're like me and you're driving down the road listening to this stuff, whatever, that could be annoying. But I mean, you can obviously, because it plugs into it with the regular old outlet plug, which is right there, hooked up to the extension cord, not a very long cord. So what you could do is probably plug it in behind your seat or something, or yeah, that's probably what I would do. Plug one in they would reach and just unplug it out and plug it on in instead of having to stop and plug it back in. But yeah, so there you guys go. Definitely worth it. Other than that, you got to plug it back in when you go in and out of cell service, and then the upfront first month cost. Those are only 2 downsides, but hey, definitely worth it. So I could recommend. Again, it's cyberbroadband.net. There you go. Oh, focus. Cyberbroadbandnetwork.com. Ooh. Probably helps if I said that. Cyberbroadbandnetwork.com. Don't know why I'll say it wrong at the start of the video, but there you go. Again, cyberbroadbandnetwork.com. Okay? So there you guys go. Bye!